Well, hello, loves. How are you today? Me? Fabulous. Welcome to Sophisticated Country, where we talk about makeup for mature skin and honest beauty reviews that keep you glowing from the inside out. My name's Clara. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Glad to have you guys here today. We are going to talk about underpainting on mature skin today. It is a technique that I have wanted to try for a while, and I have the time today, so we are going to try it. If that is something that interests you, stick around. We're going to talk about it. Okay, loves, so underpainting, if you have no idea what underpainting is, it is actually putting on all of your concealer, your contour, your blush, anything and everything underneath of your foundation, so that you and once you put your foundation on top, it's supposed to give you this like beautiful flawless look. And I've really been wanting to try it because I want to see if it works on my mature skin. So let's get started. I am going to use my e.l.f. primer. I have already applied my Good Molecules lotion and my hyaluronic serum, or my hyaluronic acid serum, and all that good stuff. And I am going to go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. And I am just going to apply that to my face, give us a nice base, a nice poreless, flawless base. And we're going to try and make this work for us. So how's everybody been? Me, I've been hanging in there. Today I'm going to use Natasha Denona over the top of all of my underpainting. They say to use a foundation that is a lighter or a more fluid liquid foundation. It is supposed to help make the look flawless with a more liquidy foundation, something that kind of allows everything to show through. So we're gonna try it. And you know I'm no expert at this, but I figured, what the heck? I love the way that it looks on people, and I wanted to see if I could get the same result. So we're just gonna try it out. I am going to use my e.l.f. Camo Concealer today. And hopefully this is gonna, I'm hoping we're gonna be all right. So I'm just gonna put that under my eyes, just like I would normally, but we are going to paint over this. I know, right? So, and I'm just gonna use a multi-stick for the contour. It's in the shade, where are you? Well, shoot. Oh, it's on the bottom, that's why. Let's see. Huh, Chocolate Cheat Day. Can you believe I actually was able to see that without my glasses on? I know, right? So we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna go kind of heavy, like I've seen all of these individuals do. So we're gonna try it out. We'll see how it works. So, okay, I'm hoping that we got this. I'm hoping we got this right. Let's see. I'm going to use. I think I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild blush. Okay. I think we kind of go under here a little bit. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants, love. So we're gonna see how this works, okay? I'm just gonna take a blending brush from Il Makiage, and we are just going to blot this stuff out. Right? Okay. Oh my, maybe we should use a concealer brow. You know what, you guys, if this turns out good, I'm gonna be shocked. I really am. Because from what they're saying, like, they say that instead of it looking cakey, because this is exactly kind of what I think it's going to be, like, real cakey. They say that it's supposed to be like a flawless look when you get done. So we're just gonna see, aren't we? We're just gonna see. And I'm doing this in real time too, so you guys can actually see what's happening here. If it's actually gonna work or not. Okay, and don't forget under your neck, because that's definitely not someplace you wanna forget. Okay, so your guest loves is as good as mine, okay? So now, looks a little cray-cray, right? I think I might have smudged out the line here a little too much. I usually don't contour my nose this way, so we're gonna see what happens. Right? Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with my Natasha Denona, and we are gonna see what happens here. So I'm just going to, I put it on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna use my foundation brush, and I'm gonna pounce it on and see what we got going on here. Okay, so far, so good. So far, I'm not hating the look. My eyes seem to be a little on the bright side, which okay. I don't know, loves. We're just gonna go for the gusto, right? Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna go in with my Truth or Bare palette by Morphe. And I want to actually powder a little bit of my, I'm gonna powder my eyes a bit so I can do the eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna go in, of course, with one of my favorites here. I've hit pan on it, so that tells you how much I love it. And we're just gonna do a kind of my signature look, I guess. I do this a lot. So I'm anxious to see what this looks like because I don't necessarily like a ton of makeup on my face, and I have a lot of makeup on right now. So I am anxious to see if it's gonna look like really cakey or like I have a lot of makeup on when we get done after we set with powder and so on. And I mean, if I did it right, I think from what I've been seeing, I did it the correct way. It was easy. It was very easy. So we're gonna go in with this dark one right here. That's what we're gonna do right in the corner here. I'm gonna take up this brush right here, and we're just gonna go, I have a hair right here that's driving me nuts. I'm just gonna go in with that color. And, okay, I'm making my little 10 times mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna go right along the lash line and right up into the corner. And we're gonna go right into that crease. There we go. You want to blend it out pretty good. Okay. And we're going to do the same to the other eye. Take it right along the lash line. And then we want to build it up in that corner and right into the crease. Okay. You want to hide those little hoods of mine. Okay. All right. And I'm going to take, let's see, I think we'll do this color right here for the inner corner to brighten that up. Blend that all together. All right. And I'm going to go just along the lash, my bottom lash line with that darker color with a pencil brush. And I don't want it too dark. So I'm just gonna connect the dots here. Okay. Okay. Let me see up close and personal. Okay. Now we are going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mink pencil, which is my fave. And I'm just going to line that top lash line. And you want it as close to the lash line as possible. Okay. And if you want, you can actually tight line your waterline. Just really get into those lashes. So next I'm going to take my Mega Liner, Wet n Wild Mega Liner in brown, and I'm just going to line my lash line. And of course I can't see up close and personal, so we're going to use our magnifying mirror. And I'm just going to go right along my lash line. Wing it out just a bit here on the corner. I can't do too big of a wing simply because the hood on my lid won't let me. So we're going to do as best we can with it. And I'm going to take that down the bottom lash line. We're just going to connect the dots, basically. And I am going to take my Colossal Lash in black, and I'm just going to give my lashes a quick coat. All right, now we'll do the other side. And same idea on this side. I can't take the wing out too far simply because my hood won't let me. And we'll connect the dots on this side too. Okay. I think I might need just a touch more on this side to even them up. Do you guys have issue with that? Trying to make them both, trying to make your eyes match? I have such a hard time with that. This eye is is always smaller than this eye, so trying to match them up sometimes can get pretty cray-cray. And I always like to see if these techniques work on mature skin. I know that they work on, you know, skin that is more youthful. And I always love to watch people put their makeup on, and then I'm like, can I do that? Or is my skin not able to tolerate? So it's always, you know, one of those things where I just love to like experiment and see if I can do the same things that some of these other ladies can do. Some are winners, some are not. This one might be a winner. I don't know yet. Verdict is still out. Okay, I'm gonna clean up right around my eye. Make sure that we're not drooping on the sides. I really like to have my makeup come up so that it doesn't drag my eye down. So we're gonna try and clean that up a bit. And I just take a flat brush and I take a little bit of concealer and I tap it off a bit on my hand, and I just look and make sure that we are on the right direction. So we want everything to flow upwards. And I just tap that out a bit. Okay. I think that's pretty good. And then I like to go in and just make sure that everything, I have some serious heaviness here. So I like to go back in with the pencil brush and just make sure that everything is got a dusting of eyeshadow, because sometimes my wrinkles will hide little spaces that didn't get color. So I go in and double check and make sure that everything has eyeshadow in it, on it, around it. I'm going to take my little puff and I am going to go in with the setting powder out of the Laura Geller, and I'm going to pat it off. And we want to make sure that we kind of tap in all of that product under there so that there's no creasing. And then I'm going to go back and just, and yes, loves, this is a lot of makeup for me. Like a lot, a lot. And I have to say that I cannot forget my eyebrows. We can't forget that. So I'm just going to go in with my Sigma bronzer and go around the edge, frame my face. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Laura Geller powdered blush, and I'm going to tap some of that off because that gives a lot of color too. So, and we're just going to go back over, and that does give a lot of color. Okay. And just like anything, if you wanted to tone things down, you just want to go back over it with your foundation brush and just kind of smooth out those edges a bit. Okay. Yes, this is a lot of makeup for me. A lot of makeup for me. I'm not used to that. So I'm going to go with my Sigma highlighter. And we're just going to go right down our nose. And I'm just going to do a little dot right here. Okay. Whew. Okay. Loves, don't let me forget. I definitely need to do my eyebrows. I am going to go in with a Laura Geller. It is Sculpt and Stay. Love this eyebrow pencil. Love it. It's very easy to use, and I can just like, it's really quick, and it gives me a nice kind of fluffier brow. I'm going to go in and kind of clean up some of the makeup that I have on there so that it goes on a little bit smoother, a little easier. Okay. Okay, I have a hair on my nose and it's driving me nuts. Okay. And it's just, if you can see that, makes it really easy to put on eyebrows. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna, and it gives you a very full brow. Can you see the difference? Okay. And loves, I think truly the only time that I would probably wear this would be for an evening out, I would say maybe. I could not wear this during the day, I don't think. This is a lot of makeup for me, and I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence with it here. And on the Laura Geller, it has a brow gel that comes with it that you can kind of set it with, which I love. It just finishes it off. Okay. And of course, we've got to do lips. Okay, loves, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Mauve Aside for my lips. And yes, I put this all over my lips, and if I wanted to, I could wear it alone. They actually dry down really, really well. And this one is my favorite. And then I just take my Wet n Wild. It is a dual-ended contour stick, and I just use the light end of it or the highlight end of it, and that's what I use for my, I just lighten it a bit. And I love the color that it makes. Love it. And I just go in with a Bath and Body Works lip plumper. I love this. It's not crazy as far as plumping goes, and so it doesn't have that like crazy stingy feeling, but I just love the look of it. Okay, I love the look. I really do. It's just very heavy. It's a lot for me. So I'm gonna do my hair and I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay, loves, so here is the final look. Do I love it? I do. Will I use it again? I don't think I will. Can mature ladies use it on their skin? They certainly can. I don't, as you know, do not like a whole lot of makeup on my face. And I think with this underpainting technique, I had to use a lot more product and I had to use darker colored products to get the effect that I wanted through the foundation. So I can achieve this look with much less product and with my normal application process, and I can still get this really pretty look without a lot of the heaviness that this look brought. Let me know in the comments, guys, do you underpaint? Have you underpainted? Is it something that is it a technique that you guys use all the time? Is it something that you will use? I can honestly tell you that I do not think that I'm going to use this again. I just seem to use a lot more product, and outside of being in front of the lights and the camera, it is a very heavy look for me, and I'm not particularly fond of a lot of makeup on my face. I don't like the cakiness. I don't like that look. Eventually what will end up happening, I think, is it's going to settle into my fine lines, which is something that I do not like. So I don't know, guys. Yes, definitely as a mature woman, we can use an underpainting technique. For me, this is not something that I will use again, but let me know in the comments. Is this something that you guys use often? Have you ever used it before? Will you attempt to use it? And if you do, let me know in the comments if you liked it. That's our video today, guys. Just wanted to see if I could actually pull off this technique, and I think that we as mature women can. I just don't think that I'm going to. So there's our answer. And on that note, guys, I hope that you are all having an amazing day or evening wherever you're at. And I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me and just chit-chatting and chilling with me. And as always, loves, please always remember just how blessed you are and not how stressed you are. I know, easier said than done, but we can do hard things. And there are lots and lots of amazing things and blessings all around us that we take for granted, that we overlook all the time. And I think that we should really be focused on those these days, especially in this crazy time we're living in. So, but anyway, guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me. And until the next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.